Alright. We are back for another episode of Mushoku Tensei slash Jobless Reincarnation. Last two episodes, which was the premiere, we had full on just 46 minutes of just Eris Greyrat. And I loved it. Eris is one of my favorite characters along with Nanahoshi and the Rejured. So, I really liked the just two episodes of just Eris content. I low-key could have watched the whole season of just Eris just training and fighting opponents with the sword. That would have been more than enough for me. But now we're back with obviously the main guy, Rudy's Grey Rat. Very problematic. We already know that. He's gonna be doing him. He's gonna be doing the same shit he's doing every season, but I gotta deal with it, I guess. Hope there isn't any cringe-worthy moments for this season, or at least there isn't much, because especially season 1. Season 1 was crazy, bro. Season 1 had some bad moments when it came to Rudius, but let's hope he calms down now that he actually has 2 wives and he actually lost his virginity and all that bullshit. But yeah, today we got Rudius coming back home. I mean, we're coming back to Rudius, living his life at home. Now, Zenith is back. Obviously, Zenith had whatever happened to her brain, or like she's basically, it's like she's brain dead, but she's still here, she's still alive, and she's still like, it's like she's not aware, but she's still alive, and she's still like breathing, and she got her eyes open and stuff. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. Also, we got Nanahoshi's experiments. She has to go back home. There's so many plot lines. Obviously, also Rudius lost his arm, and now we're living with both the sisters, Norn and Aisha, Lilia. The house there's a lot of people in the house. Zenith as well. Now there's Sylphie and Roxy, and there's their daughter Lucy. But yeah, really excited to see what happens this episode. As usual, if you're watching this on Patreon, I appreciate the support. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go ahead and subscribe, like the video, comment, and if you haven't yet. You can also go on Patreon, link in the description. Subscribe for only $5 a month to get early access, get access to early videos and uncut videos like this one, and also exclusive videos that are only on Patreon. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to it. We got Mushoku Tensei episode 3, season 3. Let's get straight to it. We got also next month we got ReZero. But yeah, if I'm a little tired today, it's just I am tired. It's been a long day. I've been kind of busy, but I still gotta watch Mushoku Tensei. I'm not gonna miss that shit. But yeah, let's get straight to it. Still making the figures. It's very calm. I think this is gonna be a slice of life episode. I think just like a calm before the storm type of episode. His arm did get cut. I guess he's spending the night with Roxy. I beheld the deity. Isn't Roxy his goddess technically in his like own fake religion or the fuck he has? That is crazy. He just said you don't have to disrespect her. Like, what are you doing? Remember me saying like 2 minutes ago there isn't any, I hope there isn't any cringe-worthy moments in this season. We're off on a bad start. I go lagging. We're off on a really bad start. Her physique makes one wonder if she might be too young. This is a bad start, Aigula. Yep. Does he still even go to school? Or did he like drop out? Is that a hickey? Bro, I'm not tripping. Because I saw that shit earlier and I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Shit, this bitch got a hickey. One single hickey. Okay. Yeah, be a shit. And the Sylphie? Was he like scared that Lucy was gonna grow way slower than a normal human since she's like half elf, half human? Cute ass baby. You got Roxy in the background just spying on them. I wonder how the fuck the household is though. Like, also I just now realized his fucking hair is long as shit now. God damn. But yeah, I really do wonder how this whole situation works. Because it's probably like so awkward. Because obviously he was in bed with Roxy. That would basically mean that Sylvie was sleeping by herself. The woman was literally sleeping by herself, probably hearing her husband fuck another woman on the others, like in the other room. That's crazy. That's insane, actually. Good morning. What's up? We do a post-game interview? Bro, think about it. We doing a post-game interview, like, this bitch is really asking her. She's asking another woman, how was my husband in bed last night? Was he good? Good dick? Like, she thought I was doing a post-game interview with her husband's second wife. That is insane. In front of the baby, no less. He was gentle. I really, like, I'm so intrigued by the whole... Like, I'm gonna keep saying it probably every episode, but keep in mind, I know what happens in Turning Point 4. I know what happens in Turning Point 4. I know what leads to the fight that happens after Turning Point 4. Before that or after that, I genuinely don't know what happens, right? I know that there's gonna be an arc with like Perugius, whatever the fuck his name is, with like Nanahoshi, but we already know that because we saw that in the trailer. Obviously we know that Eris is probably gonna come back at some point. I know when she comes back, but that's pretty like after that, I don't know what happens. Like I genuinely don't. I could guess, but you know, at the end of the day, those are just guesses. Like I didn't spoil myself of anything. I literally just watched the whole video, just breaking down Turning Point 4, and that's pretty much it. But like, obviously, since I only know about Turning Point 4, I don't know what happens to Zenith before or after that. So I genuinely am intrigued about her whole condition because we have so little information about it. All we know is she's alive. She can't talk. She can't communicate. She's just there. Like, she's aware. Because obviously, last season, when we came back, when we had, like, the whole conversation with Norn and stuff, like, you know, Paul died and we brought all his stuff. Zenith reached her hands and took Paul's armor and kept it. Like, she cherished it because that's her husband. Which means that, like, she's in there somewhere. Like, she didn't lose her memories. This is not, like, a losing memories type of thing. This is, like, just, like... It's kind of like... losing the ability to speak or, like, communicate with others. But you're still in there. It's like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I am so intrigued about it. I also really fuck with Nona as a character. She gained so much respect for me when she confronted Rudius last season about... Because she was the only person, like, that actually made sense. I was like, bro, she's the only person that is speaking facts right now. Like, you literally cheated on your wife. What are you doing? Yeah, she's... Okay. She is here. She's here. Like, her... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, her consciousness is present, I guess. She acknowledges Norn. It seems like she doesn't acknowledge Rudius though, because Rudius was like, "Oh, I'm here," and she just didn't give a fuck. But when Norn spoke with her, she just, I guess she's here, but not. Okay, we'll see. But this is very interesting. It's been months. Okay, so we got a couple months worth of time skip. Literally the smartest one, I think. No, I think she is the smartest one. Like, I think. Cause like the thing is, same bullshit. Cause the thing is, I'm sorry, I'm speaking too much, but whenever I'm passionate about something, I speak a lot. So just get used to this, okay? Mushoku Tensei, I really fuck with the anime. Obviously, I don't fuck with Rudius as a character, but I fuck with the anime heavy. I was just saying, like, I think she's canonically out of the three, like Norn, Aisha, and Rudius, she is canonically the smartest. Because Norn is not that smart, right? Norn is really not that smart if you think about it. Like, she's a child at the end of the day, right? Rudius is not smart. He's just talented, and at the end of the day, you can't really say that he's smart because like that's just a 40-year-old man in a child's body. Well, now a teenager's body, right? That's pretty much it. She's just actually just a kid who's just smarter than your average kid. You know, she's just that smart. I wonder what she's gonna use her brains for though, like in the future. If she's gonna keep being a maid, that would be kind of underwhelming. He's living his best life. Food looks good as usual. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that bread animation from season 1? Yeah, some shit's about to go down next episode. I'm telling you that right now. if Subaru was here, he would be like, "This is all a death flag, gang. Some shit is gonna go down. I'm probably gonna die and return back from death like 100 times next episode, brother. You mean to tell me this guy's literally living his best life? Yeah, someone's either gonna die or some shit is gonna happen. I really hope it's not Zenith though. I wonder how people feel about him having 2 wives. Yeah, he literally cherished that fucking figure for the longest, and now he's actually meeting the blueprint. And look at Rudy, is just happy. Look at Julie, bruh. Julie is so fucking adorable. I really hope nothing weird happens with Julie, because you know how this anime be, bro, when it comes to like fucking children and shit. Like, this is so weird. But I really hope Julie is one of like the few that is not gonna be like sexualized and shit. I really do. I mean, her whole introduction was already crazy. Like, this girl was literally a fucking slave. So you know, these two were fucking annoying. I don't fucking with. I hate them. He probably didn't even say it was like I know for a fact she would be. Her name is Ariel, right? I know for a fact she would be mad if she finds out Rudius got married to another woman as soon as he got Sylphie pregnant. Like, cause they told him they literally had the duel. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna have a duel because we want to see if you're fit to be her husband." Nanahoshi just doesn't give a fuck. I fuck with Nanahoshi. One of my favorite characters. An actual representation of somebody getting isekai. Like, or like realistic. You in trouble. Oh, even Sylphie's mad at him. Oh, my sweet Hato! That's crazy. My sweet Hato! That is crazy. This guy got married to 2 women at school. Look at this guy. He's like, what the fuck? These guys are glazing. Omigoto, like last episode. Omigoto, omigoto. This is gonna be like Rudius living his best life for 23 minutes. But it is the calm before the storm, though. I'm telling you that. Some shit is gonna happen next episode or the episode after that. Okay, she's going back home more frequently, which is... I really liked her storyline in season 2. Like, when she spoke with Rudius and how he related to what happened in his past life with his brother and shit. Animation get a new budget? What the fuck just happened? Why is this so fucking detailed? He a little overprotective brother. You say, right, Dad? That's right, son. Paul probably happy as shit. Paul probably proud as fuck after he married Roxy. Huh. First day of teaching, so she's the teacher. I wonder what she's gonna be teaching, just like base magic. Oh, she had ego. I like that we're getting some backstory. Yeah, obviously after she became Rudy's teacher. I wonder how the school feels about him being married to a teacher, like a student being married to a teacher. I feel like that would disrespect some kind of rule at school. You can't just be marrying your teachers, no? I don't know. Also, I wanted to say this. Her voice sounds so fucking soft in a sub because usually I watch shit in dub, right? And obviously I wasn't reacting to shit when season 1 and season 2 came out. So obviously like I watched them in dub. And her voice in dub is so different. I'm sorry, it's so different from this. Like it is still calm, but not soft. Where's Cliff? We didn't see Cliff. Cliff and Elise. No, yeah. The fact that he was supposed to marry one of these two is actually fucking insane. Like the fact that there's a timeline where he marries one of these two, if not both, is crazy. Also, I recently found out that I think Priscilla, the cat girl, is also, what's her name? Shaula from ReZero, which is very obvious. Now that I hear it. Zanoba, the girl, Julie. I think this is Zanoba's right hand. Didn't he sell her for like a fucking... Didn't he like sell her to his little brother in like season 1 for fucking Roxy's figure, bro? That's crazy. Sorry. Got a new invention? 6 months of research. Research about what? This might be the first time we're actually seeing Nanahoshi attending class. Because usually... Oh, she's sick. Usually she's just in her little tower. She is sick. No, that's Cap. Yeah, I was like, we didn't see him introduce Roxy to Cliff. Oh, he was fucking. He didn't even know Julie was born. That's crazy. I mean, Lucy was born. Has he? Elena at least did say that she was happy that Cliff is... What was it called? He was like in a religion? Millis? Yes, it was Millis. Ellen Elise said that she was happy that Cliff was part of the Millis religion because in that religion you can only have one wife. So maybe Rudius was like scared of how he would be perceived by Cliff since now he has 2 wives. So he just decided not to introduce Roxy to him. Bad timing. Oh, she's here. Oh, now he's finding out. Roxy Magurdia Grey Rat. She is repping that shit. She is proud. Rudy is stressing. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really tired. Oh, she's gonna turn around. Oh, he's like, what the fuck? Yeah, second wife indeed. And not the last. We still got Eris. We still got what's her name? What's her name? The blonde bitch from season 2. The one that she got mad at him. Like they ended on really bad terms. I don't remember her name. But the blonde girl with like the short hair. The archer. Right? That I think she might also marry her. Yeah, no, he can't. He was literally about to fuck your girl. Remember in the fucking desert? I mean, granted, it was under some kind of influence, but he was still ready to fuck that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, if Ellen Elise didn't have the fucking prototype thing that stopped her urges, uh, the fact that that would have been bad because she's also fucking Sylphie's grandma, which is crazy. Yeah, he's not a follower of Millis. He's a follower. Sorry, a follower of Roxy. I mean, listen, bro, it ain't none of your business at the end of the day. A guy can do what the fuck he wants. You're not his dad. Yeah, obviously. Well, we saw how she reacted. Yeah, she was mad. She was the only one making sense in that fucking room. I'm not gonna lie. He's proud. He's like, I bet she was. The only person is here for is you. And obviously there's also Aisha. Appreciate it. That's actually a good point. Why's she side-eyeing? Right, it's blurry, but I can already see that she's fucking side-eyeing. Oh yeah, that was actually fucking crazy. It looks so disgusting as well. Look at the arm. It's like all the fucking veins, whatever the fuck that shit is on his thumb. I will say though, Rudy's does look a little older. His jawline does look a little more chiseled. Like just a tiny bit. Like you can't really tell unless you really like pay attention or like have it two pictures to like see the difference from season 2 to season 3. But you can tell that he is getting older. Obviously, there's still the problem with the voice. I think they should change the voice actor. I don't really have a problem with his voice actor right now. It's just, you know, he's grown now. We're not going to be using the same voice actor we had since when he was fucking 6 years old. Now he's like fucking 19, gang. I think his voice is going to change a little. Is it like a mana thing? Just like put it? Dude, no way. Doesn't work. Oh, I gotta put mana into it. Yeah. Become my arm. Oh, from season 1, that's cool. He can move it. That's actually fucking insane. But this guy just keeps on winning this episode. I mean, listen, I'm not even hating because I know some shit's gonna go down next episode. Like I said, Rudy's doesn't deserve all this shit, but I know for a fact he gonna be going through it in the next couple episodes. So let him be happy for one episode for 23 minutes. It even has feeling. That's crazy. I do wish that we at least like would have seen at least him see him struggle everyday life with one hand. And then obviously at some point he either gets a healing spell that would completely heal his arm, or obviously get this prototype. But now it's like he loses his hand at the end of season 2, like the last 2 episodes, and now in season 3, first episode where we see Rudy he has his arm back, and it feels like besides Paul dying, we kind of don't have any repercussions from Turning Point 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Obviously, he has to get his arm back at some point. But at least I would have liked to see him struggle, you know, without one arm for like at least like maybe 2-3 episodes. But that's just my opinion. Like, that's not really like, I'm just being nitpicky. and he can add strength into it. You shouldn't have said that while holding his arm. You know, the Spider-Man. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Julie just jumping like, here. Now that I think about it, Julie is very talented, and she is like in the same situation as Rudy is, because in the world of Mushoku Tensei, it is believed that your magic is basically limited at the age you're at. Like when you're born, your mana and magic like skill is like set in stone as soon as you're born. But obviously when we saw Rudy's growing up, the more mana you use at the youngest age, the bigger the mana pool, but also the better you're at doing incantations, and also the easier it is for you to learn incantationless magic. And we can see that Julie is like maybe like a 1 or 2 years older than Rudy is when he started using magic, right? Same for Sylphie. Sylphie is able to do incantationless magic and also has a really big mana pool. Not only because of the fact, probably because she's an elf, but also because of the fact that she was using magic at such a young age. Obviously, it's not common in this world because parents are probably just like, oh, we'll let him learn magic when he's like a teenager and understands what magic is all about. But if you learn it at even a younger age, now you have higher chances of having not only a big mana pool, but also like a really easy, you can like easily learn magic, right? So I think Julie has a lot of potential because she is using magic at such a young age. I really hope she does use that potential into something else, then instead like I hope she doesn't just stay this like person that just makes fucking, you know, like figurines for this dumbass. And I fuck with Zanoba, like, but still, I don't want her to just be like Zanoba's fucking sidekick. I don't want that for her. You know, maybe she becomes like a really good inventor. That would be really cool. So adorable. Okay, cool animation, cool animation. I like that. That was cool. He's just flexing. He's just flexing on the whole school. That's so impressive from Cliff and Zanoba, to be honest, bro. Literally making a fucking hand like a replacement. And this is gonna be better because this is a prototype. It's crazy. This is a prototype. So I wonder how crazy it's gonna get. Like maybe a stronger arm, one that has a bigger mana output. That would be insane. Crazy that him losing his arm was like a blessing in disguise, because now he can like get a stronger arm and still have feeling in his hand. And I also like the fact that like I was so confused when we had that whole like side plot in season 2 when they went to the mansion and tried to like, it was like kind of haunted, and then they found out there was actually like kind of like this machine robotic magical thing. Obviously now they're actually making use of it, but like my point is, at that point when I was watching this, I was like, bro, this is such like a kind of like a drag. That was probably, in my opinion, at that point, it was like one of the most boring episodes of season 2. Because I was just like, bro, this doesn't add anything to the plot. Like, I don't give a fuck about this whole, like, house hunting. Like, I fuck with the house hunting thing because it adds into, like, the marriage and, like, the belief. Like, you know, it's, like, more believable and more relatable whenever you're getting married. But the whole, like, robot thing, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this side plot? But now I realized, no, it was actually made for this. And now we're able to, like, actually, like, make prosthetics for people. And not only that, make prosthetics that are actually, like, it feels like the real thing. And you can even use magic with it, which is insane. So I understand and appreciate that. Now I can see that episode under another light, which I appreciate. They got this thing from season 2, I think, when they went to the desert. He's back. Bath? What? See, this is the type of shit I don't fuck with, bro. Like, I get it, she's probably joking, but like... Wasn't this guy beating his meat to like, his fucking cousin back in the real world? That's why it's not funny, bro, because like, this guy is... Oh my god. Oh, yeah, she just realized he has another arm. I want to see Roxy and Sylphie's reaction to it. Oh, they're probably talking about it right there. Okay, Zenith still there. You know, it seems like she's intrigued to... I don't know if she can read, but seems like she's interested in what Norn is writing. Both of you? Yeah, I know it. I fucking know it. This was like the whole episode just slice of life. Which is, like I said, calm before the storm. I believe that this season is probably gonna have so much... Wow! Now, we're not getting bread animation, but this shit look good, boy. That's a good looking ass soup. It's so fucking detailed for no reason. I don't know, this episode has had like some... I could think of like 2 scenes. Obviously this one, and the other one where he was like mad about Norn and he was like overprotective. Where it's like so detailed for no reason. Marrying Sylphie. Yeah. If he's like, at the end of this monologue, he's like, but now I'm happy. Yeah, some shit's gonna go down next episode. Some shit is most definitely gonna go down next episode, brother. Yeah, keep on charging that shit, cause it's not gonna last long. The basement. Now, obviously, it doesn't happen here, right? It doesn't happen here because, like, I know it happens like way later on, but this is where it starts. The rat in the basement. Obviously, for those who didn't spoil themselves, they don't know, and count yourself lucky because you're gonna get to experience it for the first time. But obviously, I know, rat in the basement. This is where it starts. Okay. I think they're doing this on purpose to like foreshadow. There's no way you still got the pennies. No. Why is it? I was like, is it like a magical item? Cause it was so fucking like, that shit was blue. It was glowing. I was like, nah, this is the pennies. So, why are they glowing? I don't know. You literally have the wife upstairs. The wives upstairs. But you're praying to fucking pennies, I guess, bro. I mean, to be honest, I really don't have nothing really to say about this episode. This was, like I said it multiple times, this is the calm before the storm. This is the episode that's like really making sure, hey, you gonna chill for a little minute, and then we gonna hit the fucking gas, okay? We gonna hit the pedal. We gonna go crazy in the next couple episodes. We know that this season is gonna be the one where like the most action-packed. Season 2 was like half slice of life love story of like literally Rudy is going through a yaoi phase and like a fucking erectile dysfunction arc, right? And then obviously part 2 of season 2 was a little more action, but not that much. Season 1 was definitely had like a lot of action, but I think this one's gonna have a lot of action because now like the characters are established. Obviously they're teasing Eris coming back as well. Now he has like, and like both Eris, I mean both Roxy and Sylphie are also really good mages. I mean Roxy literally taught him magic at a young age, and Sylphie was taught by him at a really young age, which makes her like, she's not as good as Rudy is when it comes to magic, but she is a good healer. She can do incantations, healing magic. And yeah, no, I'm really excited. Also, Norn, obviously, we know from season 2 that she was learning the sword. So I hope that Eris teaches her that, and then Nord becomes a monster, maybe like a Nord god style, because obviously like she becomes like kind of like her father. But yeah, like I said, not a lot of stuff to like really take from this episode. This was basically just like seeing how a whole day of Rudius' life goes, or went for the past couple of months. You know, wake up to next to one of the wives, go eat breakfast with the family, spend the whole day chilling and talking with all of his friends at the academy or the university, and then go back home and just just like eat food and fuck one of the wives. Like that's literally what happens. But like I said, next episode is titled King Class Water Mage. So I guess we're gonna meet King Class Water Mage. I wonder what Rudius is, what class Rudius is. I think he's a Saint class Water Mage. Well, at least we know that he was a Saint class Water Mage. I don't know if he's still a Saint class Water Mage or if he's like something higher. And also, I wonder if he did get a little rusty, because obviously now he's just living his best life with his 2 wives and child and stuff. And he kind of hasn't been really like adventuring like that. So we'll see. But anyways, if you're watching this on Patreon, appreciate you for the support like usual. If you're watching this on YouTube, hope you guys like this reaction. Hope it made your day better, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.